That victory in game one. Tonight's starting lineups brought. And Hill had an explosive first quarter. Harris on Desmond Bane. Bane on the drive, looking for some room. Wagner tripped, and Duren picks it.
Go out under control, make him do something off the dribble.
Boncaro to Bane. Bane bumped by Thompson. Wendell Carter, his shot, first one, that's no good. The tip misses. Bane on the follow. Couldn't get it to go. Cunningham the rebound. Throws it ahead, Duncan Robinson. Robinson, quick release on the three. And the follow right there. And the Pistons, obviously it's their first lead of the series because they never led in game one.
Toughest shot in basketball to defensive rebound, an air ball. Very difficult to time that up. Tobias Harris, right spot, right time.
Boncaro inside. Carter blocked by Harris. Thompson comes up with it. Flips it out. Cunningham checks his feet. Now puts it on the floor. The spin move. Back out Robinson. Here's Duren. Duren trying to bounce back from a rough game one. As Cunningham connects on his first field goal.
That's the start they were looking for. Get a couple of shots to go down early. Definitely feel a sense of pressure relief on the part of the Pistons offensively.
These are two of the most physical teams in the NBA all season. Carter stripped by Cunningham. And Carter with the first free throw. Wendell Carter
really gave them a lift on that front line and had a lot to do with Duren's night.
Harris with the rebound. Carter was the top plus-minus +20 in that game one for the Orlando Magic. Here's Cunningham, met by Suggs. Suggs, an elite defensive player. Cunningham inside to Thompson. Asar Thompson with the left hand comes up short. Wagner with a rebound. Boncaro drives on Harris. Continues, can't get it, keeps it alive. Suggs has it. Bane, good look, open corner three. That misses. Carter another rebound. His pass deflected, but finds its way to Suggs. Bane's going to try again, launches that one way off. And the Magic have started 0 for 7 from the field. They did get 4 offensive rebounds, but no field goals yet. Bane falls down. Harris can't take advantage. And Robinson tried to come.
Fadeaway jumper to the baseline from that spot.
That's a beautiful move for a go. So finally the first field goal for the Magic. Cunningham finds his spot. Can't get that to fall. Wagner will race up the floor. Wagner had an injury-plagued season, but much healthier now. Has it blocked from behind. Good help defense from Thompson, but he stepped on. Pass inside. Boncaro draws another foul.
Force him out of the lane.
Boncaro misses the.
One win. Stay locked in. That's the Magic's goal.
Oh, Boncaro was locked in game one, but not on those 2 free throws. Missed a pair. Suggs trying to surround Thompson. Cunningham. Pass inside. Thompson reverse. Beautiful adjustment from Thompson. Lost his sneaker as he runs up the floor with it in his hand. Feed down low. Boncaro, back shot, and an easy bucket for the Magic.
And RJ, you saw Duren right there. Smartly backs away. But if he doesn't have that foul early, he probably contests that shot. Maybe you force a miss. Instead, he backs away and gives up the layup.
And he's going to have to do that for the next 5-6 minutes.
Boncaro pokes it out of Duren's hands. Here's Boncaro against Cunningham. Goes inside. Blocked by Cunningham. Duren throws it ahead. Tobias Harris goes strong to the rim. Blocked inside by Carter. And Bane comes up with it. As you would expect, some excellent defense here between these two teams. Suggs with a little English off the glass.
Well, I will say to Orlando, they're going at Cade Cunningham. They're going at Duren. They're trying to force him. And Duren has a huge rip in his jersey.
Duren throws it up, and Thompson with the finish.
Those touches in game one.
Only had 8 points. Suggs steps back. He tries a three. He was hot from 3 to start game one. Another offensive rebound for the Magic. Already 5. Certainly helps your offensive rebounding when you miss a lot of shots. It's Carter blocked by Thompson. Another sensational rejection. Duncan Robinson sets, fires, connects.
And it leads to numbers in the open floor. And now the defense again creating opportunities.
Beautiful play from Bickerstaff is furious with Jimmy Capers, which is one shot and the ball. But J.B. Bickerstaff was not happy. Thompson guarding Suggs. Back up top. And Carroll floats it in the corner. Suggs lets it fly. That three-pointer's good. Suggs had an excellent game one. 16 points, 4 assists. And again, that hot start set the tone. Foul on Carter as Duncan Robinson gets thrown to the floor. See the officials critical. Cunningham finds some room. Elbow jumper's good.
He's just got such a soft jumper. He can get to anywhere on the floor. His mid-range is pure. There's just not a lot of holes in his game.
Carroll has his shot blocked, but gets it back. They kick it out to Suggs. Can't get that one to fall. Cunningham gets a running start. Suggs trying to get in front of him, but Cunningham throws it down. And they're back up 7 again.
They love to run. It's a big part of what they have to do offensively because of some of the shooting struggles in the half court. So when they get an opportunity to get on that defensive glass and there's a long rebound, they're looking to push.
Nice feed inside by Carroll. Tristan De Silva in the game, as is Anthony Black. Black lets it fly. His first shot attempts an air ball. Thompson throws it the length of the floor. Suggs deflects it. Games all year. Harris LeVert gets inside, misses the shot. Thompson's tip won't go. The second tip misses. De Silva the rebound. And Carroll gets inside, tried to lay it off, had it deflected, and a travel. He couldn't. They did underachieve, but he said, I've always felt all season long we have the pieces to beat anybody. Pieces weren't always healthy. They're healthy now. Duran drives, can't get that. Thompson trying to keep it alive. Suggs comes out of the pack. And Suggs bumped by Thompson, especially down the stretch. This team, they had conversation.
2 offensive players, those big forwards on the floor together when they are.
Only played 19 games together this season. 1, 2, or all 3 of them were out. Isaiah Stewart getting his first minutes. Gogo Batazzi. Herter falls down, gets it back, trying to get rid of it. Had to take it away by Suggs. Suggs, Banchero sneaks inside. Lefty layup is good. The physical defense of the Magic forcing turnovers. And De Silva got over aggressive.
A shot tonight.
Cunningham, a contested shot, side of the rim. De Silva with the rebound. And Carroll cross court. Javonte Green seeing his first minutes for the Pistons. And Carroll drives on Herter, leans in, blocked from behind by Green. Good help defense, and another block.
Side, if nobody's in the corner. Fortunately, the weak side rotation at the rim was there.
Batazzi, shot clock winding down, just gets it off in time. When that happens, as Batazzi hits the first, up comes a 2-0 lead. The other 2 tied at 1 apiece. Both free throws good. Magic now within 1. Interesting, Banchero on Cunningham. Now Batazzi comes to help out. Cunningham gets in the lane and throws down.
And that's the thing with Cunningham. He's such a great distributor, such a great passer. You kind of want to stay at home. He makes you pay if you double team him, but everything is just so smooth from him as Banchero knocks down a little mid-range jumper.
So Banchero with 6. Magic only down 1, and they're shooting 29% from the field. Cunningham again. Inside. And
job right now is still getting good shots and being on the glass.
A low-scoring first quarter. This game is being played with a lot of physicality. Over the course of 4 quarters, which team does that beat?
Yeah, I mean, that's what's been expected. 2 physical teams, and it's going to be a 48-minute fight, so that's what we got to be ready for.
Thanks for your time. Mike?
All right, Lise. Wagner, Carter, Kane in for the first time with Black and Bain. Wagner gets inside, trying to jam it in there. Javonte Green hurt himself. He deflected that. LeVert goes inside. Layup, bank shot is good. But Javonte Green, he's wincing down and limping. He kind of turned awkwardly. And Carroll drives on Herter, leans in, blocked from behind. Wagner kicks it out in the corner. Kane lets it fly. That three-pointer won't go. Rebound Holland. Duren back in. Shot clock winding down, just gets it off in time. Karis LeVert finds a spot. Duren keeps it alive. Jenkins saves it. Two tied at one apiece. Both free throws good. Magic now within one. Jenkins makes his move, gets past Wagner, gets into the paint, flips it up, bangs it home.
He had a stretch really struggled in game one, so you know he's feeling nice about getting one of those to go in the lane.
That's the thing with
Wagner got his own rebound. Bain blocked by Jenkins, gets it out in the corner. Black misses. Wagner the rebound.
But everything is just so smooth from him.
The Magic have not been a good three-point shooting team all season as Carter misses that one. And right now, they're 7 for 31, 23% from the field, 1 for 9 from three. Duren jewels it off his foot. And Carter with LeVert in pursuit, not time enough inside. Carter throws it down. Big sport.
But they're overreacting to so many shots and so many plays.
Carter blocks Duren. Duren lost it again, but then a foul.
Right side. Get to your right hand and put your left shoulder in the chest of Wendell Carter. He brought it back to the middle where that shooting hand was exposed.
And LeVert back's been the Pistons' biggest problem here so far. As Wendell Carter looks. Wagner trying to get himself going. He has just 2 points. Black the extra pass. Go in the corner. Kane lost the dribble. Picked up by Duren.
But that was a clinic in rotations and closeouts. Communication, taking away all space on the perimeter, forcing a drive.
Jenkins misses. And 2 Pistons come again. 25% shooting. But they're only down by 8. Black with Jenkins right on him. And a foul before their big city. Black had a lot of extra chance to play. And Holland out there at the same time. Those two were teammates in high school in Duncanville, Texas. They won a state title. They said when the two of them, they used to talk about it when they were in high school. Maybe someday we'll play against each other in the NBA. And here they are playing against each other in an NBA playoff game. Duren can't get it. Carter and Suggs come away with it. Suggs throws it up. Oh, and goes down, and a hard fall. Kane misses, and the rebound Duren. Jenkins racing up the floor, trying to beat everybody down. Kicks it out in the corner. LeVert spots up. Can't get it. Carter with another rebound.
And look, right now the Detroit Pistons are holding on to this lead, but how much longer is Cade Cunningham going to be out? You see Duncan Robinson ready to check in, but I think they've done a good job of weathering any sort of Orlando push here early in the second.
Black to Suggs. Shot clock winding down. Suggs is going to have to get it off. Stripped by Holland. Gets it off in time. The 24-second violation. That's why. That missed three-pointer. Now 1 for 10 threes for Orlando. Here's Duncan Robinson. Leans in. Pass to Duren. Duren across the lane. Gets that to go. That's it.
Rhythm and not forced into all kinds of traffic. Jalen Duren took his time after he secured that basketball and got to his strength.
Averaging over 19.5 per game in his all-star regular season. Suggs gets a good, clean look. And finally, the Magic get one to go down from three-point range.
Well, it does feel like Orlando's dodged a bullet here early. They're shooting 28% from the field, 2 for 11 from the three. But their energy, their offensive rebounding, and the turnovers they've forced have kept them in this.
And they're only down by 3, maybe less than that. Kane ahead. Banchero lost it out of bounds. You know, Thomas is here as well. Watching this current Pistons team that has a chance to bring this city another NBA championship. Duncan Robinson can't hit. Banchero, tough rebound in traffic. Taken away by Tobias Harris. Harris to Cunningham. Sets, fires, can't hit. And Banchero another rebound. Suggs, the leading scorer in the game with 10. He has the only 2 three-pointers as we have ugly three-point shooting. Good ball denial from Duncan Robinson. Batazzi back into the hands of Suggs as we get to the midway point here in the second. Suggs, nice feed inside. De Silva couldn't hold on. Isaiah Stewart comes up hobbling as he limps down the floor. Both teams and Wallace before. He must be loving this kind of game.
Oh, Rick Mahorn too. Both of those guys, something tells me they would have been just fine in a series like this.
Thompson can't get it to go. They bat it off the backboard. Knocked loose, goes to the hands of Robinson. Thompson to Cunningham. Duncan Robinson and a moving screen call on Thompson. That's going to be his third personal in just 8 minutes.
I don't think there's a team in this league with perimeter players that chase around screens as well as.
In game one, the disparity was in favor of Detroit. They took 38 free throws.
But that's yet where they find themselves. So I think right now, Jamal Mosley and the Magic are just comfortable. They dodge the early energy out of the Pistons, and now this game is just settled in to a half-court defensive battle, and they'll take their chances in that kind of game.
Cunningham drives in, can't get that to go. Every shot is contested. And Carroll lobs it across. Good defense from Holland, but Holland called for a foul on the drive. His floaters up won't go. Stewart snatches that rebound. Here's Cunningham in the open floor. Back out Robinson. Robinson drives inside. Layup can't get it. Rebound Stewart. Bank shot is good. Boy, it is tough to make buckets here in the first half. 3-point lead for the Pistons. 4.5 remaining second quarter. Van Carroll guarded by Harris. Suggs well behind the line, knocks down the three. He's 3 for 5 from three-point range. The rest of the team is 0 for 7.
And he's picking up from game one when he had that incredible start that I thought took the lid off the basket with those 2 early threes in game one. Suggs the one guy that's been in rhythm from the three-point line through 2 games.
Cunningham, foul by Batazzi.
And now here he is again tonight, knocking down.
It wasn't easy sometime. Of course, last year they had that terrific turnaround, and this year one of the best teams in the NBA. He is, for a young guy, he's one of the great leaders in the NBA, just 24 years old. Duncan Robinson pokes it in the backcourt, and Carroll gets it. Shot clock's at 9.
Give him space.
And Carroll makes his move, goes in on Robinson. Count it, and a foul. Just
At his mercy.
And Carroll misses another free throw. He's missed 3 free throws, has 10 points. Orlando back up by 1. They've trailed by as many as 8. Cunningham. Suggs trying to stay with him. And a foul.
Them some shooting, but can you find him another?
Pistons, and one of was Tobias Harris, who didn't even have a good shooting night, but still had at least a decent number to support Cunningham.
And Cunningham misses free throws. Both teams have missed free throws. We're all tied up. 3.5 to go here in the second. A low-scoring, defensive-minded game, as expected. Desmond Bane back in. 6 on a 24. Wagner to Suggs, throws it up at the rim. Looked like he was almost going to, like a lob pass, as Robinson comes the other way.
That was a Klay Thompson or a Sam Hauser no drop at all on that catch. The ball did not move from where he touched it to where he released it.